She's like, I'm here, but it's like saying wait to start. Alicia. There she is. Attendees. I need to put her video on. Promote to panelists.
Oh, that's loud.
Oh, you're getting a cleave shot, woman. There you go. How are you feeling?
I can't help it. Everything's a cleave shot now.
Yeah, I know. Welcome to my
Pregnancy
life.
does that.
She's having a baby. Let's see your belly. I know it's weird for Michelle, maybe.
Oh.
Oh, you can't really see it if I'm sitting
You
there.
just can.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you look so good. How are you feeling?
Good, actually. Like, I'm finally over the nausea, and other than like my hips being sore all the time, this is like the best I've felt all pregnancy so far.
This is the
How
best
far
time.
along are you?
I'll be 25 weeks tomorrow.
Okay, so you've passed that halfway point. I
Yeah.
forgot about how much the hips are. Is this your first?
Yeah.
Okay, I remember how much the hips hurt. All that stretching and pulling and
Yeah.
hugging and sitting and
You have a ball, Alicia?
No, I should get
Go get
one.
an exercise ball, like
yeah.
tomorrow, today. Because, like, honestly, that's the one thing, if I do it again, I would definitely do. Because you sit in a desk like me a lot, and you need to open your hips up and start doing squats. Yeah.
I mean, I go to my multiple massage therapists. I go to my reflexologist, and they keep saying, you sit too long, you sit too long. You've got to open up your hips, your lower back and your hips. Stretch your the muscles in your legs. It's bad.
Yeah.
I was doing prenatal yoga before the holidays, but that round of sessions wrapped up, and they don't have enough people to run the next class yet. So need some more pregnant ladies to take some classes here.
That's right.
Yeah, you should get a ball, though. You'd love it. Even when you're just sitting at the computer, like, because then you can open
Where do you
up.
get them? Just like at a
Oh, you can get them at Walmart.
Yeah, anywhere. Yeah,
Cool.
and especially if you're not like lifting it up, like you're not doing like the ball transfer from like legs to hands and stuff. It doesn't really matter how big it is because you're sitting on it.
Is the video clear, by the way?
Yes, it actually.
I
That's
can't
for your
actually see myself because the little picture is underneath, like in this little pencil case holder thing that I have. I can only see you.
I miss you. Okay, I'm gonna go grab Marco, and then we'll put this thing on.
Cool.
Coming?
Nice to meet you, Michelle. I don't think we've been acquainted.
You too. I told her, I said, I've seen your name and heard your name and seen you within the group, but I had never had a chance to meet you yet. So I'm glad.
I used to work there full time, and now I've recently relocated, and I run my own business now that's separate. So yeah.
Good.
Everyone knows me. A lot of people there know me, but a lot of people don't. Also, because I've recently just started
going live in a minute.
reappearing.
Yeah, like 2 minutes. Just come in here because it's less.
Well, I just have to send it.
Okay, send it and then come in.
Hi, Marco.
Sending a message to all.
Good start.
Okay, but
I'll just walk in.
it's disruptive when you just walk in. I don't know what is going on. Men, Jesus. Like, we're hiring another person. It will be a female. Even this out in the office. Because when Tanya's not here, feeling a little bit.
I remember like when I first started, it was like all estrogen all the time except for Tom.
Yeah.
And then Tanya went on mat leave, and we hired Marco, and then you were gone with Finn.
Yeah.
I was like the only girl in the office.
The balance shifted, huh?
That's what happens when you work on small teams, right? Sometimes like you have more one of the other. No, I guess it's pretty balanced there. If Tanya's there. If not, then it's just you.
Yeah. Meeting with the men, with Bilal and Marco, Tom, and the other randoms.
Kai.
Kai's not there. He got in trouble.
Oh.
He jumped on somebody.
No.
Yeah. So we had to write a dog policy. Marco's just sending a message, and then I'll start it. So Alicia, just recap what we're doing. So I'm just going to re-announce the contest so people know what it is. Update on the leaderboard, the prizes we announced, and then what we'll do is we'll flip over. We'll let Michelle go first so you feel a little bit more comfortable, and then just talk about what your prize is. Like first a little bit about your business. That way, because it's supposed to be so you guys can promote yourselves. About your business, the prize you're offering, and just chit chat.
Cool.
So I'll do Michelle, and then you, and then probably Marco.
Okay.
Being a Madonna. In the
So-
beginning.
Like I know that I offered Understanding Your Financials course and a financial review. Talk a little bit about each of those.
Yeah.
Is that what you want us to
Yeah,
do?
just so
Okay.
they, again, it's just to help elevate you, really, like,
Sure.
right? And so they know what the value of it is, and
Okay.
yeah.
I went back and looked at the email so I could remember what I said.
I love how I had to go back and look too. I told you that. Bye,
I
Tammy.
actually, because I'm not the person who like is doing the work for our prize, so
Yeah.
I had to go look up her bio because I was like, I should know this because I've worked with her for a while now, but I actually don't know what to say about her writing. So
Yeah.
I have her bio open in front of me in case I need to reference it.
Okay, so I'm gonna go live. Marco can join us when he decides to. Make sure. Marco, did you send the message?
I feel like I look giant. You can see like a little tiny thing.
No, you look, it's normal.
That's just how people look when they're pregnant.
I looked like a whale.
Like a whale. I'm sure you did not.
Oh, yes, I did.
I think it's also like I'm a little person, like I'm very short. I feel like everything is just like exasperated when
That's the way
You're
I am.
small.
I'm 5'3", so everything was crammed in one place.
5'1", and baby's carrying very low. So that's fun.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Do your prize. I'll just
Sorry.
jump. When you're talking about your prize, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go off.
Oh, I should have no problem.
It's your notebook. It's just loading it up now.
Yes, I just got a message from my Doma studio. We're going live.
We're going live. Called package contest prize announcement. Spell announcement. Oh, geez, that's not how you spell announcement. Sometimes I wonder.
Do I have time to blow my nose before we go live?
Yes, blow your- what does Stacy say? No.
Okay.
But you haven't heard from Patricia?
No, I didn't reach out to her yet.
But she didn't follow up
She
though.
didn't follow.
You all there? Done? Blowing your nose?
Yes, I've
Okay,
blown my
I'm
nose.
gonna go
I'm
live.
good to go.
Hi everyone, it's Sarah here from my Doma studio. And today I am joined with Alicia Ward and Michelle Williams. And off camera I have Marco DiStefano with me. And today we are going to be talking about some more great prizes that we are offering with the 2019 Packages Contest. So say hi everybody.
Hello.
So I just want to recap for those watching what this contest is all about. So let's start there. So basically we're challenging you to have your best 2019. We want you to sell and create consultation packages and really just book those clients in. It's time. We want you to have a great year. So let's recap who is in what place right now. So a little drum roll. We've got in first place, Colleen Prim. And now we have a 4-way tie for second place at the moment.
Oh
And
my.
we've all sold 2 or 3 packages. Wendy Wolischuk, Rebecca Rowland, Christy Brickner, and Sari Monroe. Sorry, I probably just messed up your name because my own handwriting is terrible. So just a big congratulations to the leaderboard so far. You guys are doing fantastic. I feel so proud to see that you guys are creating and selling these packages and really filling your pipeline for 2019. So next bit is I want to tell you about the prizes that we've already announced in case you missed it last week. So we have a Rock the Consult package from Claire Jefford. We have a 2-day pass to Luann Live. So that's happening at the end of March. And we have another 4 prizes that we are going to be announcing today with these lovely people up with me. And the total value of all the prizes is over $3,000. And as a reminder, first place will get to choose 3 prizes. Second place will get to choose 2, and third place gets to choose 1. So with that, I'm going to let Michelle hop on and talk a bit about her prizes and what she's up to with Scarlet Thread Consulting.
Hey, thanks so much. So for those of you who haven't seen me around on the other Facebooks with Sarah, my name is Michelle Williams, and I am owner of Scarlet Thread Consulting. And I am a coach that focuses on the interior design business with a niche, if you will, of trying to make it profitable. My goal is all about the money. And I just really believe, like I even put in the Facebook group, while I love the idea of selling packages, it's not enough if you're selling them at the wrong price, because now you're just going to kill yourself and be working too hard to make not enough money. So we want you, I know Sarah's goal is to sell. I also know Sarah's goal is for you to sell at the right price. And so that's where I come in, is to really help you make sure that you are capturing all the value. And with the goal that if you sell at the right price and you create packages that really, I would say, just are at the highest value that can possibly be, you actually get to work less and make more. You know, because that's like what I sign up for, right? Wouldn't you guys sign up for that? Yeah. So, you know, it's not about working and taking a lot of projects just so that you can stay busy. It's about taking the right projects at the right price and making the right amount of money. So that's pretty much where my focus is. The focus of my company is I do full coaching, so full business coaching, because there is absolutely no way I can help you impact your financials without looking at the whole company. So I don't just say, let me just look at your P&L. Your P&L, your income statement, is just a result of all the choices you've made. And that's one of the conversations I know Sarah and I have had multiple times. But, you know, I'm just here to help. I have 2 prizes that I have donated. So I know, it's so exciting. One of them is understanding your financials. And I think this is a course, it truly is one that for the people who have taken it, it's a business course, if you will. It's not a scary business course. I just want to say it's not scary, it's not scary, it's not scary. But
the mindset, she knows this.
But I know. No shame, no fear. But it is a course that helps you just understand how your numbers work. They fit together like a puzzle. And so it is meant to help you be able to break your puzzle apart and change it into a new picture if you don't like the one that you have. And so it gives you the skill set and the understanding of all the pieces and all the parts to create a budget, to understand your profit and loss statement, to understand assets and liabilities. I know that sounds crazy. I promise you by the end, you're going to be like, oh, I get to own this. I get to make this what I want. Think of me as the designer for your financials. So your clients trust you to come in and design their home, to take all these elements that don't really go together and to create this look that they want. I do the same thing in your business with regards to your financials. So I take all the pieces and parts that you have, we put them together, we tweak a few things, we throw a few things out, add a few things in, and at the end we give you a profit and loss statement that my goal for you is that you make a salary, you have a profit retained in your company, and that you have all your taxes covered. And I can't think of a better way to do business than that. So the Understanding Your Financials course, the value is $349, and I have donated that for this challenge.
Thank you.
And then the second one that I donated was a financial review. And, you know, shout out to Sarah Brennan. We just did one.
Just going to say.
I know, right?
What?
Perfect timing. But Sarah and I just completed a financial review, and you can go and look in the Mydoma Facebook group, and you're going to see her experience. But in that review, we will look at your financials, look at where you are, which are the pieces and parts we understand. We can't solve everything in the whole world, but you will have an idea of where to go from there. And then if I could, Sarah, I'm just going to throw out a couple of free resources because those are always good. One of them is if you go to my website, Scarlet Thread Consulting, and you go across the top, the purple banner, it says, hey, do you want to make a salary, or do you know the health of your financials? If you click on that, there's 20 questions. It's a financial health checkup. And just to fill you all in, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be on Luann's podcast on Friday telling you how to figure out that form and how to make it work for your business. So how much fun. Print it off, listen to Luann talk about it and me talk about it, and it gives you a lot of information. And then the second thing is it's also in the group. I'm offering a profitability challenge, which is a lot of mindset work. It's 5 days only. So it's right in the middle of the big package.
Perfect.
So that you can really focus on the profits and making sure that you're making money at this whole wonderful challenge. So it's 5 days, $47. It's Facebook. Move it at your own pace. There'll be a video a day that you can watch, one live Q&A, and it's fantastic.
Now, the dates for that are January 21st
First,
to 25th.
the 21st through the 25th.
So as a reminder, next week on the 21st, we do have a seminar that Marco's going to be putting on how to market those packages. This is perfect timing because they can do the seminar. They should be joining the challenge. And then I'm sure they're going to be learning things on maybe some aha moments on what they should be pricing those packages at. And the great thing is they can very easily just swap out the price in Mydoma. It can take 2 seconds. So if they've undervalued themselves and they realize,
That's right.
you know what, this can't be a $50 package. This needs to be a $200 package. Change it to $200. Duplicate the package, market them in different ways. You can do some really fun stuff. So I highly encourage anybody and everybody basically to also join your challenge because, like we said, we don't want them undervaluing themselves. We teach you how to create, market, and sell them, but we're not doing the profitability piece. That's you.
And they all go together, right? That's what we've talked about before. The goal here is to market to the right clients who can pay the right price for the right product and service. And then it's up to us as business owners to manage all of that. And that's what I want to help you do is price it correctly for the client that you're serving and the awesome value that you're bringing to them, and then help you manage it.
That's wonderful. So just as a reminder, everybody, so you're donating the Understanding Your Financials course and the financial review. So that is 2 fantastic prizes coming from Michelle. So thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, Alicia, you gotta mute yourself. You're up next. Nope, you're muted still. You're still muted.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now? Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. That's going to be tough to follow up. Really good job, Michelle.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Alicia Ward. Some of you might know me already. I used to work at Mydoma full time. Now I run another business called Flock. So a little bit about our prize. We are donating 1 hour of copywriting time or copy editing services. A little bit about Flock. We are a business that helps other businesses get started or existing businesses that are sort of stuck to grow. So we offer all sorts of different services like graphic design and digital marketing and copywriting work and website design. The price that we're offering is copywriting and copy editing services. I'm not actually the one who does the copywriting, that's someone else. Her name is Natalie, and she's an award-winning copywriter and screenwriter. She's written for National Post, Discovery, History Channel, Just for Laughs, En Route Magazine. Like, she's done it all. She's got a really impressive journalism career, and now we're lucky to have her on the Flock team. You know, it sort of hand in hand with these packages and helping you sell them. Part of that is using the right language to communicate with your potential clients. So that's where copywriting services can really come in. Even if you have some great language on your packages and you put them on your website, you know, using the right language to communicate with people on your website or on your social media. So you can use that copywriting or copy editing services anywhere really, but using the right language is really, really key. And I think that something that a lot of designers struggle with, and something that even I as a marketer struggle with, is we have a tendency to use language that makes sense to us, but not necessarily to the person we're trying to communicate with. So having a second person who's a professional copywriter to help with that can help you deliver your message in the most effective way to the person you're really trying to reach. The value of our prize is $110. And if you'd like to learn more about Flock, we are spelled F-L-A-U-K. So kind of like a flock of birds, but not quite. We use the symbol for gold, which is A-U, in between instead. So F-L-A-U-K. You can check us out online.
Love that. Thank you, Alicia. Quick question on that. Do you think there's a preference, so for the winner or anybody who wants to inquire about your services, should they have pre-written some content and have it reviewed and edited, or do you think it's better to go fresh? Or
it really depends on the person, to be honest. we'll send you a questionnaire ahead of time to sort of determine where you're at, and then you can determine if you want to use either copywriting, where we write straight from scratch, or copy editing, where we take what we call sometimes a word dump, and then we just take that and turn it into something more meaningful for your clients.
Okay, awesome. So I love that. For anybody listening, I think that's a great opportunity to really have the description of your packages looked at, how they live on your website, amongst every other thing that you could probably want looked at from a copywriter. Invaluable service.
Yeah, definitely.
So last but not least, Marco's going to hop on now. So I'm going to slide off. We're going to shimmy, and he's going to talk about his prize.
Hello, everybody. So Marco here from Mydoma Studio. So for those of you that don't know me, I'm basically the guy. If you ever visited our website and went onto Facebook or Instagram, you are going to see Mydoma Studio ads all over your feed. So I'm basically the guy that sets all that stuff up. I'm the digital marketing guy here, and basically taking care of Facebook ads, Instagram ads, and all that stuff. Now, with this packages challenge, what is the point of creating a package if they are not going to sell? And how are you going to sell your packages? Well, the best way to sell packages with you kind of sitting back doing nothing is through marketing. Facebook is going to be the best platform for you guys to sell these packages. I'm doing a seminar next week on Monday, 1 p.m. Eastern time, basically just showing you how to actually create Facebook ads and sell your packages online through Facebook and Instagram ads as well. But for, again, those of you that don't know me, Mydoma Studio is my, awesome job that I love here. I work full time here. I also have a digital marketing agency called Rankify that's been around for 2 years now. We specialize in SEO, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, and pay-per-click advertising. So what I am donating and what Rankify is donating after speaking with my partners is it's actually a pretty awesome deal, because if you're not familiar with digital marketing and you want to sell things online, this is a good way to get started. So what we're going to be donating is one Facebook ad campaign. So what I'll actually do is myself, I will actually create the campaign for you in your Facebook Business Manager. And if you don't have that set up, after next week's seminar, you will have all that set up. I will actually create an audience for you as well. So this is a targeted audience for you to target your Facebook ads to get them to convert. And we're not just talking like for the prizes here. We could either do it for packages if you want to sell your packages online, but we could also do it for your design business as well. So this is something we could talk about. Another thing is I will actually create the ads. So myself and my team will actually create the ads for you. We'll create 2 ads for you. We'll split test them, and then we'll see which ones actually run better and continue running with that. And another little bonus here is a Facebook retargeting. So this is the thing that we set up. Basically, if you go to say like Wayfair's website and you go into your Facebook feed, you start seeing products from Wayfair in your Facebook feed. This is what's called Facebook retargeting. So we will actually set that up for you, so you can start retargeting people that are visiting your website. As soon as they go to your Facebook feed, they will actually start seeing your ads in there. And this is the easiest way to pick up clients, because if somebody's coming to your website, they're likely going to one of your competitors' website. And if you start retargeting these people on Facebook, they're likely going to pick up the phone and call you, or click the message button or whatever the call to action is that we create in your Facebook ad campaign. On top of that, what I'm actually personally going to do for you is actually I have a 30-minute consultation talking about SEO. I'll look at your website, give you some free tips and stuff like that, give you what's typically we charge $150 for 30 minutes of our time. I will actually include part of this for the winner that does choose to pick our package. So a 30-minute consultation, not only talking about Facebook ads, but also SEO and looking for opportunities on your website as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. For those of you that are not familiar with SEO and stuff like that, head over to rankify.ca right now. We actually have a free SEO audit tool on there. So you just enter in your web address and basically see all the recommendations, all the errors and everything that's going on with your website right now. And again, it's a free report and everybody could have access to that. But for the contest, the Packages to Profits contest, we're doing the Facebook ads for you, running Facebook ads for you, creating audiences, split testing 2 different ads, having the retargeting pixel installed on your website and setting up the ad for that, and then a 30-minute SEO and basically a digital marketing consultation on top of that. The value of this is actually around $1,000 USD, so it's pretty big, but marketing I love, and I really want you guys to succeed with this. And yeah, and that's it. So back to Sarah. Bye.
Bye. I want to win that. I want to win all of it.
All of it, right? How
I
great was
know.
that? Marco knows his stuff. So thank you guys for joining us today, for sharing about your prizes that you're going to be offering. I've put some links over in the Facebook Live, so our participants and designers can come and take a look, learn more about you. And last but not least, I just have to open the actual URL here. If anybody wants to follow along and just keep an eye on the leaderboard and be able to see some example packages, you can also check out like the list of prizes. We have a great little landing page, and I'll pop that in over in the Facebook Live, but it's events.mydomastudio.com/2019 challenge. So let me do that.
Quick question before we go, just to summarize, how many prizes are there in total and who wins? It's certain people get to pick a certain number of prizes.
That's right. So first place gets to pick 3 prizes, second place gets to pick 2, and last place gets to pick 1.
Excellent.
Yeah. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So if you have more questions, we'll be hanging around for a bit so people can post some questions over in the Facebook group. Otherwise, I hope everybody has a great day. What is it? Wednesday? Halfway through the week. So,
Right.
and we'll see you. Don't forget to register for Monday's seminar that Marco's going to be putting on how to market those packages. So, and register for Michelle's profitability challenge. Those are your 2 pieces of homework.
That's right.
All right. Take care, everybody. And we'll talk to you soon.
Sarah.
Bye.
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 There, it's not live anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
I was like, I don't know how to turn this off.
I don't know how to turn it off. Make it go away. That was really good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I tried to put the links in and all. Why is there a replay already? People are so funny.
I think probably for the workshop yesterday.
Probably. Yeah, that makes more sense. I'm like, why is there a replay?
Really? A replay of what we just did? Because
You can watch it right there. Press
I think
play.
it's probably for the packages workshop that Tanya did yesterday.
Yeah, both then. Yeah, and then both of you, as a reminder, when the thing is done, we'll do another follow-up email promoting you guys, everybody who signed up to participate. And then if you want, you don't have to, but if you want to add any like incentive coupon or something with your favorite things, you can, and hopefully it'll get a couple people to bite, like say, hey, thanks for participating, right?
When are you announcing?
I don't know. I think
What?
we announcing on February 4th.
The Monday, yeah, February 4th.
February 4th. Okay. Yeah. So on the actual Monday, because I think it ends. I think we said ending midnight on the
3rd.
the 3rd.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's all. There's a big. Did I send you a copy of the workbook, Michelle, so you can see?
Mm-hmm.
I did. Okay.
I don't know if I have a copy. Probably somewhere I could dig it up. No.
I'd have a copy.
I could probably find one though. I
Yeah, just go hunt it down. I can send it to you if you want to see. It turned out pretty good. Like Tanya made some really great example packages for them, like templates and clickable links and stuff. So
How many people do you have in it? How many people actually registered?
Around 1:30.
130.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it was good.
And
So we
can
were
you-
testing that new messenger thing that Marco was doing with like the bots, basically, like instead of doing through email. So I don't know. I'm on the fence. Like it works. You got lots of people to register, but some people aren't getting the messages,
Right.
and the people who aren't getting the messages are vocal about it. So you're like, oh.
Yeah, I saw that. How many of the 130 do you think are actually actively participating
That's a good question.
versus they got the information and they're like, oh, that's way too much work?
Do you know how many people attended live yesterday?
About 40 or so.
That's good.
Yeah. So there's a decent amount. Because it's not hard to create these packages. It honestly is so, and we even gave them a template. Honestly, you can like,
It's plug and play.
it's so,
No, I mean, trust me, I get it.
but it's just actually doing it. Yeah. I don't know. Definitely not 130, but a good amount.
It's
couple of
good.
the people
it's
I've been
just always
talking
good
to.
know.
Yeah, a couple of the people I've been talking to have been kind of saying like that they want to follow along and do the learning, but they're not necessarily like planning to actually
Yeah.
like
Which is
Whatever
fine.
per
At the end of
se.
the day, we just want them to like invest in their business, right? So if they don't want to win or not do it to win, that's totally fine. It's more about like understand the value, like what we're trying to teach you, right? Like go book a consultation. If you get 2 consultations, that's 2 more than you had.
That's right.
Right.
Well, and some people are very incentivized by this type of challenge, by the winning a prize. You know, a lot of times I'm like one of those people. Alicia said, I sometimes could do more work than anybody else on the stage. I just didn't put it in there because I don't need that recognition. I can go do it a different way. But it doesn't mean I'm not doing the work and not using the program. So, you know, it's kind of like that, the 5 ways to appreciate your staff. Some people won't. There are the types of people that will not do it because they don't want the recognition. It's too embarrassing. It's overwhelming. And so different people are motivated by different things and appreciate it in different ways. But it doesn't mean they're not using Mydoma. It doesn't mean they're not using the resources. So
Well, we can also see every time we get notifications when they sell them too. So
Yeah.
we're gonna see like what's going on, and it's been quite a bit higher, but we'll see in the next. I think after Marco's thing. That's
what would be really fun is to also hear on the 4th that there was a combination from the time that this started of X number of packages sold.
Yes, actually, that's easy to do. We can just
Yeah. Since you keep it, you know, there were 300 packages sold in total.
Yeah.
Between, you know, everybody that participated or, you know.
It's a really. Thank you. That is a really good idea. I should make note of that. Like you, me, one of us.
Because then that also is part of that herd mentality that some people need.
Yeah.
You know, I might not have won, but I was part of that number, or
That's true.
you never know.
Love it. I will let you know too about New Jersey once I book a flight, but sometime on the Friday I'll come in. So I'll spend some time with you and Claire.
Yeah, I should know more after today or tomorrow about my flight. Bye, Marco. I had planned my initial flight in, which probably won't change. I mean, I'll get in somewhere between 11 and 1. Claire gets in right before 2.
I'll
So-
probably, I might even try to just get on the same flight as her. Like do that.
I'm gonna head out.
Yes.
Bye, Alicia.
Bye.
Yeah.
I know Claire said she's going to be getting in around 2. My bigger thing is just my flight out. I'm probably now going to fly to a different location. So I just got to get all that worked out. Yeah.
Yeah. That's one thing about flying to New Jersey. It's great. Like we have flights, I think, every hour.
That's what Claire was saying.
Yeah. So, because I'll have to fly into Toronto, which is great. So if Claire's flying with Porter, then we can probably get on the same flight. So I'll try to do that. Like she sent me her stuff, so I'll take a peek.
Okay.
I'll try to do that, and then because you get in between 11 and 1, you said somewhere in there.
I'll probably get in somewhere between 11 and 1. She gets in around 2. I may even try to get it to come in close to that.
Okay.
And then we could all just, you know, either Uber together. Well, it'll be based on how many people you have or whatever, but maybe
It's
we
just
could.
me. I'm just coming.
Yeah, but I mean, if it's you and Claire and Porter and me, you know, but we can always get an Excel.
Yeah.
But just thinking we could maybe meet up and
I think that'd be really good.
Uber together or something.
Yeah, I'll take a look at the flights, and I mean, big whoop too. If we have to wait at the airport a tiny bit until one person arrives or something, like I don't mind either. Like.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
How do you happen to know? How far it is from the airport to the venue?
it's not overly far. I want to say 20 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, because I cut it really close. I missed my flight when I was leaving New Jersey last time. Like I stayed at that hotel,
Oh, did you? Okay.
and then a thing went late, and so anyway, so I want to say because the hotel isn't far from Luann's shop.
Okay.
If I'm getting it correct, I'm pretty sure it's not too far.
Okay.
We're taking the Ubers. Yeah, maybe like 20 minutes. I want to say 20. Yeah, it was.
Okay. That's not bad then. That's easy enough.
No, it was fine. Yeah, it's gonna be really fun.
Yeah.
We'll have you staying in the house. It's gonna be so good. The High Point house after.
Yeah.
So much to do.
Yeah. I know.
We need to make some hires here. I cannot wait. We're just trying to negotiate the right people. Got a couple. We're gonna bring on a couple of senior people, but they come with higher price tags, which is fine. I mean, if you do the job, then that's okay.
Yeah.
We're just trying to find the right fit right now.
Yeah. And, you know, hire slow, fire fast.
Yeah. It's we're just negotiating with one of them because she came back with a really high base for being a commission sales, and I was like, that's a lot to come into a company and ask for that. That like we're a small company, but we're also not capping your commission. And I have like, I'm giving you leads, so we're trying to negotiate with her. I'm like, look, you're not even having to hunt these leads. I've got 150 signing up a month that are dropping on your lab. Like, go get them.
Exactly. I know even a couple of my clients are supposed to be, they're all like, we promised Michelle we're going to look at my DOMA. So hopefully they'll start logging in soon and
that's fine.
and coming on.
Everybody does it at different pace, and
They do. And some are ready for technology and some are not. And some are moving from other platforms. It was funny.
When it's not, it can't be a nice to have, right? Like it's got to solve a problem, and they have to wait till they feel the pain, right? And so
absolutely,
like, you can say till you're blue in the face, like try this. I'm telling you, it's good. But it's like until they're like, my QuickBooks isn't working. Which, by the way, I have been advocating for. This stays between us, though. But
yeah,
one-way syncing with QuickBooks.
Oh yes, okay.
We don't have to worry about any issues. So basically. They'll do invoices and POs in my DOMA, and once it's paid, then it goes to QuickBooks. So that way we don't have to worry about the data having to come back and forth. So the whole thing will get pushed over. They can categorize it the way they want in QuickBooks because we do client, we do vendor, we do everything already. So we just push it over.
Right.
So excited.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. The other thing that it was funny. In one of my mastermind groups today, somebody was talking about needing to try software. And before I could even like say anything, 2 or 3 of the women around me, and I'm the leader, right? Because it's my mastermind group. And before I can jump in, they all were like, Michelle's right. You don't want to go over to Ivy. If you want to talk about working with good people, you really owe it to yourself to try out my DOMA. And I was just kind of like,
it makes me so happy. Like I had to do an AGM yesterday, and like I stood up there and I told our investors all about just like how our brand is being represented and the value of that. And arguably Ivy is quite a bit bigger than us, and how they got there I don't really necessarily agree with. But one of my investors had said being second isn't a bad thing, especially when you're true to yourself and you can ride their tail. Like
yeah. So what's interesting, I don't know if you how much you get info on the inside about some of it or what you see or hear, but they've had a couple of glitches where in their client portal, the information on how much the markup was and how much the client paid, a lot of that stuff, they swear it doesn't happen, but they've got screenshots from people that show that it did. And so there are a lot of people that got very upset about how in the world they could have those kinds of glitches. Yeah. One of my clients lost a whole house project, even though her contract and letter of agreement said that she marked up and the homeowner signed it. When they were able to log in and it showed them everything that it should never have shown them, it changed the way that the homeowner sold the entire project, and she backed out of the next project.
No kidding.
So, there's an unease and there's a distrust that was created when they did it. It was already kind of there. And then I think it just got exacerbated with the whole house thing. So
someone just sold a package. Oh, yay, a new person. 110 in-home color consultation. I love watching that. It makes me excited. It's I think I've told you this before. I don't think one way is right or wrong, but their motivation, they had to grow fast. They took VC funding. You have to grow quick, which means in order to go quick, everything can't be 100% perfect. It can't be. Your motivations are in different places. You've taken $2.5 million. You have to get a return to your shareholders. They don't want you to fail. Right? There's a high probability of failure, but they also don't want to fail either, right? So you do what you do to survive. And I don't necessarily agree with that. That's why we've raised 800,000 maybe now. And that's been hard. Like I need more.
Yeah.
Would we be the size if we'd taken the amount of money Ivy took, we would be bigger. But I didn't want to because it also comes with a certain level of it changes the whole thing.
It changes everything.
When my investors were in the room yesterday, they were being nothing but happy and supportive. It was fantastic. All they did was just say this is amazing. It's great. Even the with High Point Market, ASID, the Vice President of Education and Partnerships or something of ASID approached us and asked for a customer that we would like to have be on a panel because they're going to be discussing the different software companies. Like, do you know how good that felt? Because for so long, like, I mean, when I do investor pitches and everything else, like I know who my competitors are inside and out, but to actually have somebody who is not in my business and knows the industry is now like, my dome is a player. Like we need to have a representation up there.
See, that's the same way I feel. I told Sarah and I were talking today, and I said to her, I said, I almost feel in some ways that I'm saying this and you're recording it. I almost feel.
I can stop it, Dorian, if you want to here. I'll do that.